Now, this score is just going to show you how much cheaper or how much more expensive it is compared to your listing. But right now I'm showing similar units to that 2015 Street Glide within 100 miles. And I'm looking at other dealers that have them available. We've got Nash, Harley Davidson of Scottsdale, Arrowhead, Harley Davidson, and you're going to get some key information about that. How close are they to your dealership? How long the unit has sat, or how old it is. For instance, this one is 229 days old. It's got about 16,500 miles on it. And then it's going to start to give you some scoring information, which I'll jump into. But it also shows you what their current list price is. So right now theirs is listed at 13,488. We put a price on ours. If I click show here, it's going to compare the vehicles apples to apples. It's going to break down what each listing will look like. Granted, this is an appraisal that we're doing, but if we were to keep it at that 14,199, it's going to basically just compare the two vehicles apples to apples and show you why we have this score here. Now, this score is just going to show you how much cheaper or how much more expensive it is compared to your listing. So right now, ours is priced at 14,199. Theirs is at 13,488. That's going to be a 5% difference in their favor. So it's going to be red. It's a knock on us. Ours is a 2015. Theirs is a 2016. And so it's going to take that into consideration that ours is a year older. Again, that's going to be 11% in their favor. And then a 2015, this is the year, the average yearly price drop. So it does take into consideration what the average price drop is for touring bikes, which is 7%. So again, that's going to be 7% in their favor. They're both used, so that doesn't adjust the scoring at all. And then the average yearly mileage for touring bikes is about 3263. We did not put in a mileage for ours, so it's not taking that into consideration right now completely, but we've got a -6% because it's not in there, giving us a final score of 29%. It's actually giving us a bump up at 8% because it takes into consideration that average yearly mileage. Giving us a final score of 15% in the red, which means their listing is quote unquote 15% better. So this is a quick way to kind of compare your listing or your appraisal to what's actually available out there without having to leave the platform, right?